So now the turkey has been rinsed. Very important. Once it has that dry marinade on it, to rinse it very well under cold water, not hot water, and rinse the inside, the outside, and pat it dry. You can use a dish towel to pat it dry, or if you want to, you can use paper toweling. But I have a lot of rags in my kitchen, clean rags that I use, old dish towels to do stuff like that. Then we want to stuff the cavity, and I put a tiny bit of salt still back in the cavity and a little bit of pepper. And this is the big cavity, and then there's a neck cavity too, right here. That is much smaller. And you can put a little bit of stuffing there, and I will put a little bit. I'm using my hands because it's much easier and faster. And so you can do this. You can wear your surgeon's gloves. I've just ran out of mine. I just forgot and took them off. So this, now the next skin can be taken down just like that and left like that. So that gives you a little plumpness here, which is nice, and then it doesn't look hollow after you roast it. And then this part of the turkey, the big cavity, stuff and push the stuffing into the cavity. Don't do it too densely because you don't want the stuffing just to be a big hard mass. You want it to be able to get plump. It's going to plump up even more with the moisture and the baking process. So, and I like to see a little bit of the stuffing, so I leave a little bit coming out of the back, not too much. And so that is that. And then the rest of the stuffing we're going to put right into a buttered baking dish. Now this is for the vegetarians in the family. If you haven't used chicken stock or turkey stock, use a vegetable stock if you have vegetarians, because why should they not get the delicious stuffing? And they should. So I always try to make one vegetarian stuffing and there are more and more people who, heaven forbid, are not eating turkey. The best bird, I love turkeys. So that's like that. You will dot the top with a little bit of butter and cover that over with a piece of parchment and then foil and roast that in the same oven as your turkey. This only has to stay in for about 45 minutes. So Michelle, Stacy, how are you doing?
So far, so good.
You're all stuffed?
Yeah, it's all in there. It's in there.
Okay, so now you're trussing.
Okay.
Okay, trussing is important to learn. And the reason for trussing, Sarah, did you tell them?
Well, I didn't tell them yet. Do you want me to tell them?
Yes, why don't you tell us?
Well, trussing helps it be more compact and cook more evenly and juicy. So you can either tie the legs together, which is a little bit simpler, or you can do a full trussing.
And I'm going to do a full truss out here.
Martha's going to do a full truss.
Which is taking the string under the neck, over the wings, over the drumsticks, and
Sorry, here, pull those over.
around each drumstick.
Yes, underneath. Right, and around.
And then around the parson's nose,
That's
right?
basically it. This one doesn't have one of
Parson's
those.
nose is the tail.
Normally, if
don't
it
know why
had
they call it
the
that.
tail here, you would wrap it under that and up. It doesn't have
And
that.
there.
So
And how tight?
And what it really does, it just enables you to roast the turkey very
And then, like,
evenly,
in a
and you
bowl,
don't
just
have like wings sticking out and legs sticking out, which then will dry out. So you want to do it just like that. Very, very simple. Transfer the bird to the roasting pan. And we put it right on the rack. This is our Martha Stewart roasting pan. Why not? And this is available at Macy's. It's a really good, perfect. This is a turkey that will feed, about 10 people. It's about a 16-pound turkey. 20-pound turkey, you'll need a slightly larger pan. And always have a thermometer so that you're going to get that perfect 165-degree temperature. You will insert this into the widest part right between the leg and the breast, and you will be basting with this fabulous silicone brush. This won't burn, it won't fall apart, it won't leave bristles all over your turkey. So, this is ready to go into the oven with just a little bit more work. About 3/4 of a cup of water in the bottom, and half a stick of very soft butter, which we are going to rub all over the exposed skin, the legs, the thighs, the wings. This will start that browning, crispy browning that you want on your turkey. Now, we're not doing the cheesecloth method. That was our 101 method. This is a slightly simpler recipe for you beginners. Not much, but slightly. And, but it works. And believe me, it's going to look like that covered turkey. That's what you want. You do not want an insipid white turkey coming out of the oven, or even just slightly brown. You want it to be golden brown. There's no reason not to get it like that. Right, Joey?
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
That's right.
Okay. So, are you paying attention?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So there's our turkey. Now we have this wonderful mixture of 1/2 stick more butter, 4 bay leaves, and a cup of dry white wine. And we are going to start basting this turkey. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the stuffing, just a little drizzle right now because we don't want that other butter to melt away quite yet. The oven is preheated to 425 degrees, and this stays in for 30 minutes. And then you reduce the temperature to 350, and every 15 or 20 minutes, you baste it with a little bit of this delicious white wine mixture. And keep baking until it comes to 165.